You have wondered it before. Maybe late at night, watching your cat stretched out across the room, a small, quiet thought slips in. Am I actually giving them a good life? Here's the truth. Almost no one tells you. Your cat has already answered that question. Not with words, but with small everyday signals that most owners walk right past. By the end of this video, you will know 5 of them. 5 signs that quietly prove your cat feels safe, healthy, and cared for under your roof. And if your cat shows even a few of them, you are doing a far better job than you give yourself credit for. No guilt here, no scare tactics, just what your cat has been telling you all along. There is also one thread that ties all 5 signs together. Something a landmark study on cat well-being put its finger on years ago. Stick with me, because that part will change how you see almost everything your cat does. Sign 1. The way they sleep says everything. Watch how your cat sleeps. Not just where, but how. A cat curled loosely with their paws tucked, stretched out on their side, or rolled over with their belly exposed is doing something far bigger than resting. They are telling you they feel completely safe. In the wild, a sleeping cat is a defenseless cat. Deep, relaxed sleep is the most vulnerable thing they can do. A cat only lets go like that when nothing in their world feels like a threat. And here is something most people never realize. Cats sleep between 12 and 16 hours a day, but a stressed cat sleeps lightly, always half awake, always ready to bolt. So, if your cat sprawls out and truly melts into a nap while you move around the house, that is not laziness. That is trust you earned. A cat who feels unsafe never shows you their belly, but the way they sleep is only the first clue, and the next one is written all over their body. Sign 2. A clean, glossy coat. Run your eyes over your cat's fur for a second. Is it smooth, soft, and clean? That coat is one of the most honest health reports you will ever get. Cats can spend up to half of their waking hours grooming, and a shiny, well-kept coat usually means good nutrition, low stress, and a body that feels well on the inside. A cat that feels sick or anxious often shows it here first, either by grooming so much they leave bald patches or stopping so the coat turns greasy and matted. So, a cat that keeps themselves proud and tidy is quietly telling you their insides match their outside. Long-haired cats sometimes need your help with a brush, and that little bit of teamwork counts too. Either way, a healthy coat is care you can actually see. And speaking of what you can see, the next sign is one of the clearest windows into how your cat truly feels. Quick pause, because I would genuinely love to know. Out of these first couple of signs, how many does your cat already show? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one, and keep watching because the next sign surprises a lot of owners. Sign 3. They play like they mean it. Here is something people underestimate. Play is not just fun for a cat, it is a direct read on their emotional health. When your cat chases a toy, stalks a feather, or tears around the house in a sudden burst of zoomies, they are running the exact same instincts a wild cat uses to hunt. And a cat will only play freely when they feel relaxed and secure. A frightened or unwell cat shuts that behavior down first. Even older cats keep a bit of that spark when they feel well, they just play a little gentler. So, if your cat still pounces, still ambushes your ankles, still lights up when a toy moves the right way, take it as a compliment. They feel safe enough to be playful, and they are choosing to share it with you. But the next sign is quieter, and it might be the most important one of all. Sign 4. Their daily rhythms stay steady. This one is easy to overlook, so watch the boring stuff. Does your cat eat with a steady appetite? Do they drink normally and use the litter box in a regular, predictable way? These everyday rhythms are the very first thing any good vet asks about because they are the earliest place trouble ever shows up. A cat that eats well, drinks normally, and keeps steady litter habits is a cat whose body and mind are in a calm, settled place. Cats are deeply routine-driven creatures, and steady routines mean a cat that feels secure in their world. Here is the honest, useful part. If those rhythms suddenly change, if your cat stops eating, strains in the litter box, or starts drinking a lot more than usual, that is worth a calm vet check, not a panic. Just a checkup to rule anything out. But steady, boring, predictable habits, that is one of the healthiest things a cat can give you. The last sign brings all of this together, and it is the thread I promised you at the start. Sign 5. They talk to you with confidence. Notice how your cat communicates. A well-cared-for cat asks for things. They meow for food, chirp at you, purr against your leg, and come looking for attention instead of hiding away. That confidence matters more than you think. Here's a fact that still surprises people. Adult cats barely meow at each other at all. Cats developed meowing almost entirely to talk to us. They're humans. So every little meow is your cat speaking a language they built just for you. And watch for the slow blink. When your cat looks at you and slowly closes and opens their eyes, that is not sleepiness. Researchers at the University of Sussex showed in 2020 that this slow blink is how cats signal calm and trust, a genuine feline smile. So when your cat blinks slowly at you from across the room, they are saying something people rarely say out loud. I feel safe with you. The honest truth. Now, before you start counting, if your cat does not tick all 5, do not panic. And please do not feel like a bad owner. Every cat is different. Some are cuddly and loud, some are independent and quiet, and that is personality, not a grade. If your cat is the aloof type, the one who sleeps across the room and watches you from the doorway instead of climbing into your lap, hear this clearly. That is not less love, and it is not a failing on your part. A cat that feels safe enough to relax on their own terms is still a cat who feels safe. Independence is not distance. And this is where that one thread finally ties everything together. Back in 2013, feline vets and scientists laid out what they called the pillars of a healthy cat's life, and almost every one of them comes back to a single idea. A cat needs to feel safe and to feel in control of their own little world. Every sign we talked about, the deep sleep, the glossy coat, the confident play, the steady rhythms, the trusting slow blink, is really just your cat showing you they have exactly that. Safety, and you are the one who gave it to them. So tonight, look at your cat a little differently. That stretched out nap, that clean coat, that sudden zoom across the room, none of it is random. That is your cat, in their own quiet language, telling you they feel safe, healthy, and loved. You did that. Tell me in the comments which sign your cat shows the most. I rate every single one. If this made you see your cat a little differently, a like helps YouTube share honest cat facts with the next owner who is quietly wondering if they are doing enough. And if you would rather understand your cat than guess, that is the whole reason this channel exists. I'll see you in the next one.